Now let us move to the climate of Saudi Arabia. The climate of Saudi Arabia is extremely hot and dry. It is one of the few places in the world where summer temperature rises above 50 degrees Celsius. The days are very hot and the nights are very cold in summer. Winters are extremely cold and sometimes the temperature goes below the freezing point. There is a great difference between the dry and the day and night temperature. The day of the sun, the rays of the sun heats up the sand during the day and the temperature rises very high. But when sun sets, the sand cools down quickly, brings down the temperature, and this fluctuation in the temperature makes the rocks breaks and crumble into tiny particles of sand. That is why most of the land surface is sandy. See children, the climate in the Saudi Arabia is extremely hot and dry. Okay, it is one of the few places in the world where summer temperature rises above 50 degrees Celsius. See here in this Saudi Arabia, no, that temperature rises above 50 degrees Celsius. Okay, here in our Bangalore, it is if it is 34, 36 means very high temperature. But in that Saudi Arabia, 50 degrees Celsius of temperature will be there. Imagine how much temperature is there. See, the day are very hot and night will be very cool in the summer, but in winter no extreme cold will be there, like freezing. It will sometimes it reaches to freezing point also. Okay children, there is a great difference between the day and night temperature. Means the rays of the sun no that heats up the sand during the day, and temperature immediately comes down in the evening, by the evening. Okay, so that that rays of the sun no that heats up that sand during the day, so that temperature will be rises very heavily, highly. Okay, and in the evening no that after the sunset no that sand will become cool very quickly, and that temperature will decreases immediately. This fluctuation no of the temperature makes the rocks so because of the this fluctuation in the temperature no that the rocks starts to break. Because of this breaking of rocks no we can find the sand particles in that region. That is why most of the land surface is sandy, because of breaking of what rock. Okay, because of a changing in the temperature, means a fluctuation in the temperature no it makes the rocks into break into small particles of sand, so that sand is formed. Okay, rainfall is a very scanty here. Scanty means rainfall is very rare here in this region, and very little vegetation we can find here. We are not finding more vegetation. Very little vegetation only we can find here. Sandstorms are very common in this region. Okay, means that when that storms will come no with that they will carry the sand also. That is called as sand storms. Okay, they appear suddenly and make the sky hazy. Hazy means we can't see the sky. Because of this storm no sand storm, we can't see the sky also. They blow away sand from one place to another place and form the sand dunes. You can find the sand dunes here because of that wind, heavy wind no it carries the sand and form that sand dunes. Okay children, the shape and pattern of the dunes change with the direction of the wind. Means that pattern and patterns no change that pattern of the dunes no that changes according to the direction of the wind. Okay, there are some hill stations also. Some hill stations also is there in this region no some hill stations also is there. Which are the hill stations located here? Taif and Aba, which are cool during the summer. These hill stations, no, Taif and Aba are cool during the summer. These are the hill stations in the Saudi Arabia. The coastal region also is there. Okay, the coastal region is humid throughout the year. Let us learn about the vegetation of the Saudi Arabia. The absence of rain in the desert makes the area barren. Only plants such as cacti, prickly pear and thorny bushes that can thrive in this harsh climate grow here. These plants have roots that go deep into the ground in search of water. Their fleshy stems store water. Instead of leaves, they have thorns which prevent loss of water through evaporation. At some places in the desert, groundwater comes up to the surface, forming pools and water called as oases. These areas are the only places which are somewhat fertile. Date palms and some crops such as wheat and barley are grown here. See children, the vegetation which are in this Saudi Arabia are we can we can find the thorny plants such as cacti plants and prickly plants. Okay, the absence, because the absence of rain in this desert no makes the area barren. Here in this region scanty rainfall is getting no, so that we cannot see any vegetation. Only plants such as cacti, prickly pear and thorny bushes only we can see in this area. These plants roots no, these cacti plants and prickly plants roots no, that go deep into the ground and they can absorb the water, because that roots no, that go deep into the ground and absorb the water. That fleshy stems no, they can store the water. Fleshy stems that store the water, and that they are having instead of leaves they are having what? Thorns. Okay, what is the help of these thorns? That thorns no, they have thorns no, that which prevents the loss of water through the evaporation. In some places of the desert, ground water comes up to the surface that are forming the pools. In some of the desert no, in some places of the desert we can find the water also. That water place is called as oasis. This is the only place where we can find the water, and this near the oasis we can find the fertile land. Okay, means we can grow some vegetation there near the oasis. Oasis means the area where we can find the water form, that pool like will be there, no, that is called as oasis. The which are the which are the that vegetation they are growing there, that some of date palms and some crops such as wheat and barley, they are growing here near the oasis. Oasis means the place where that water place is there, no, that is called as oasis, the surface forming pools. Okay.